Hola, hello, hi. You are in Spanish. Aja. What is that? Aja means in Indonesian, my country, we say aja is for only, but in Spanish it could be two things. First is like aha, and then the second one is ha 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 ha, because when their Spanish speakers laughing in their language, it means it'll be like ha 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 with the J, because you know that the previous one, the video that I told you before, it's H, it's not J like in English, like ha ha ha. Here we go. Here we are going to learn about how to conjugate the ER verb in Spanish, because the previous one we already learned about how to conjugate the ER verb. So now try to say er verb in Spanish, okay? But you know what? Now I realized that many verbs in er form in Spanish is really useful. Of course, we are using that in conversation, but the way we conjugate them is kind of irregular, you know, because it's, let's say, to conocer, saber, haber, what else, poder, tener, poner, all of them are irregular verb, okay? And the regular verb is comer, leer, and querer. So we are going to know how to conjugate the regular verb, okay? First one is really common to say yo quiero. What does that mean? Te quiero, I love you, I like you, right? So let's jump right in. Then here we have querer, it's like want. So this is how we conjugate them. Yo quiero, I want. Tú quieres, él, ella, usted quiere, nosotros queremos, right? Vosotros queréis, and ellos, ellas, ustedes quieren, right? Vale? And then the other verb is comer, to eat, okay? Yo como, tú comes el arroz, and then yo, él, ella, usted come, y nosotros comemos, vosotros coméis. For example, la avena, oatmeal, right? And then ellas, ellos, ustedes comen el pan, for example, bread. And then we have the other colloquial verb in Spanish too. It's leer, to read, right? Yo leo un libro. Tú lees una novela, novel. Él, ella, usted lee, and then nosotros leemos una noticia, a news. And then vosotros leéis whatever, and then ellas, ellos, ustedes leen, blah blah. In the regular verb before, we just put the o, es, a, e, hemos, right? Is, and then en. But in this irregular verb, we have to conjugate in a different way. So first, the really common verb to say in Spanish is hacer, to do. Yo hago ejercicio, por ejemplo. I do exercise, for example, right? Tú haces la tarea, my homework. Él, ella, usted hace un deber, los deberes, por ejemplo, right? And nosotros hacemos la reunión, meeting. Vosotros hacéis entrevista, interview, for example, right? And then ellas, ellos, ustedes hacen la conferencia, for example, okay? And the other verb is conocer, to know, and saber, to know. But here we have to realize, you have to know that saber is like for the knowledge or for information, but conocer, we are using it to know somebody. Do you know him? Sí, yo conozco. So here we go. Yo conozco a ella. tú conoces a mí. Él, ella, usted conoce este profesor, right? And nosotros conocemos este país, por ejemplo, right? O vosotros conocéis esta película, okay? And ellos, ustedes conocen esta serie, okay? So in saber, to know too, the same, but it's like the information, right? Or the knowledge or the capability to do something. It's like, ¿tú sabes nadar? Do you know how to swim? Sí, yo lo sé. Sé. It's like put the accent mark at the E, okay? E, right? And yo sé nadar. Y tú sabes esta carrera, this field. Y él, ella, usted sabe, bla, bla, bla. Nosotros sabemos esta historia, right? And then vosotros sabéis esta guerra, sobre esta guerra. Y vosotros sabéis este asunto, this case. Ellos, ustedes saben este problema, this problem, right? And then the next verb, that irregular verb, is poder, able to do something. Like yo puedo hacer eso. It's like I can do it. Yo puedo hacerlo. Tú puedes cantar. Tú puedes cantar. Can you sing, right? Él, ella, usted puede. Y nosotros podemos cocinar, for example, to cook. And then vosotros podéis leer, right? And ellos, ustedes pueden escuchar. Escuchar is to listen, right? So this is how to conjugate. And the next verb is tener. It's like to have. So we always use that in every single conversation. We say, I have un gato, por ejemplo, a cat. Y tú tienes un perro, por ejemplo, a dog, right? Él, ella, usted tiene algo, something. Nosotros tenemos un secreto, a secret, right? Vosotros tenéis un bolígrafo, a pen, right? Ellas tienen una computadora, computer. And then the other verb is really common to use is poner, to put. Yo pongo esta mesa en la caja. No, right? Yo pongo esta comida en la tabla, en la mesa, ¿vale? Tú pones, you put something, blah, blah. Él, ella pone, nosotros ponemos, vosotros ponéis, ellos, ustedes ponen, right? So you gotta make many example all of this verb, and you gotta be trained how to use them in the conversation, okay? So it's easy, right? So don't forget to use your notebook, pen, right? And then write it down in your example, conjugate them in every single pronouns, right? So this is all of my video today. I hope you will understand, and then you can practice it whenever you meet with Spanish native speaker. And the next video will talk about how to conjugate the ir, the last verb in Spanish, right? So thank you so much for watching this video, and then if you like it, you can share, and then you can subscribe to, and then terima kasih, muchas gracias, hasta luego, hasta la próxima, adiós.
Bye, have a great time.